We're getting off the ship today in Malaga, Spain, down near the south of Spain. Later tonight, we'll probably pass through the Straits of Gibraltar, or the Strait of Gibraltar, however you want to say it. But we're parked on a long dock, spit of land. I don't know if it was ever really land, spit of concrete. There are at least 2 other ships further on. So I expect it to be fairly crowded here today. So we came from the ship right there around here, and there's like a candy store here. And there's a crew member trying to take pictures. Money exchange, smart pharmacy, stores all the way down. I guess we go out at the end of that building. Is it free?
5 euros. Chamber roll.
Never mind. So they have a shuttle bus for 5 euros to take us that far. I believe we can walk. So there's our ship. We walk down through the terminal there and across, and we're gonna go that way. Like I said, they offered a shuttle bus for 5 euros. So there's a definite headwind though. It's blowing at us at 10 to 20 knots or miles an hour or whatever. So the ships are back that way. We've just passed this lighthouse. We're up on this tall deck place in the harbor, near the harbor. They have these standing gardens and these exercise machines. First I want to see the Christian radish. Oh, I guess it's just something you walk around on and look like a museum. Maybe, I don't know, it's got some signs on it over there. If you're into renting scooters, this is like the 3rd one of these we've seen. There's one there, and there was some back on the pier left behind. So if you want to ride a lime or whatever, they have them. If you want to climb, I'm not sure if a kid can climb up that. Oh, it's solid. Oh no, it isn't. That is just for fun, I think. Tire swing. Think I can hold my weight? Think I can get on it with one hand?
That head's getting caught.
There we go. Swing! Swing! Okay, that's enough of that. The exercise machines and tire swing were up there. We came down some stairs. They have shops over here. I see Haagen-Dazs ice cream. The main part of the city's off this way. We're gonna go up there to those ruins, or even those ruins way at the top of that mountain. KFC and Burger King though, so it wouldn't be complete without those, right? So the ship is that way. There's the harbor. We had to come up here to cross this busy intersection, and I made it part way and Janet's stuck on that side, but I didn't make it the whole way either. I think there's a sidewalk or trail going off through this forest here. That's from the nut vendor for 1 euro. So this goes way down there and way up here. I think we want up here. There is a handy map though. So this is a pretty park. Pretty nice park. Very lovely. Very lush too. That's how I want my yard to look someday. Across from the park there, and the nut vendors. Here it is. So our goal is to go up in there. I see lots of people in certain spots, and then work our way up that path all the way up to there. Apparently is Malaga City Hall, and they actually have the right time on their clock. And there's another building flying flags down there, not sure what. Oh, this is how we're going to begin our journey, by going up a stairway. You can see a wall going down there. This is the back of City Hall. So up we go. So there's the fort up there. Here's a long walkway. not too steep, but definitely steep. Came up a long way and then we went down a little and we're taking around the corner and up more, as you can see. But the sign says go that way, so we're gonna go that way. And I guess they mean the stairs, not the sidewalk. So we've reached a little plateau here. We still have to go further, of course. There's the Emerald Princess and those other ships. Sprinklers are hitting me. Looks like right over there is a bull ring. I don't know if they still use it or not. And now we're on a fairly steep path going up. And it's quite the hike. Well, a lot of people are doing it. It's not like it's impossible or anything. So we've been coming up and up and up. There's the ships, the harbor. This is pretty steep. There's the lookout we saw though, from down below. A lot of climbing up. We saw more. We arrived at the lookout though. Oh my, viewpoint. I think they call it on the map. And a dirt trail. Sign, we'll come back to that. And a lot of people. Luckily we can go over them. You're going over your head. Customary locks. Gotta have locks. Yeah, I think that's a bull ring that's still in use. So that's the Emerald Princess right there. That's the city of Malaga spreading out before us. I think we're almost to the top. And right here is a hotel. And one of us is going to look for a toilet. Came up. Here's the castle. Got to a spot where cars can drive and they're selling ice cream and drinks and parking lot. Small parking lot anyway. And so we're going to go up inside. I'm not going to deceive you. It's a hard climb. And I'm guessing we have to pay now. So there's the prices. It's $3.50 to go in here and the one down at ground level. One's called Al Cazaba and the other's Gibralfaro. So when we get to the end of the line here, the front of the line, there's machines. They have a booth. So now we're walking along. This was the entrance. And I hate that we're going downhill again already because we need to get up there, which means we're just going to go right back up. But this is the way you go. So, Castillo de Gibralfaro, I guess. Oh, they got a little cannon. This is the bathrooms. And there's this sign about the ficus. My name is Ficus. I got more than 100 years. Don't climb on me, you'll hurt me. And then there's this. We don't have Wi-Fi, talk to each other. How to get to Al Cazaba? Go to the exit and turn right. Go downstairs and after 15 minutes you're at Al Cazaba. That's the other part of our ticket is Al Cazaba. So this is a little shop. Hey, they have a bar. Maybe we want to get something here. We got 5 meatballs for €3. They're very good. And a couple beers, so it came to $8.50. My beer's the big one. Her beer's the little one. In hindsight, I think this was only 50 cents more than that. So if you come up here, the balls are great. So we're leaving the snack bar and the water closets, restrooms. It was good. I'm full. Don't really feel the beer yet, but I think it's coming. I'm gonna get a little light, and then I'm gonna struggle up these stairs. Water closet. First of all, though, I want to show you out. So this is where we are. Oh, there's the pool for the hotel. And it's actually not too cold right now. I think the walls of the castle generate heat though. So we're going up these stairs. Oh, they're long. These are, these are weird steps to have to take. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this though. So these steps are ceramic tile. And they're kind of slippery right now and they're dry, so imagine what they'd be if they were wet, huh? So that's where we're going. That's the tallest point, I believe, around. So here we are. Malaga. And it's a little windy, so there may be some noise here. The flags are flying. Out that way, I guess it is pretty big. We go down there. We're gonna walk down a little bit here, see what there is. I believe the whole castle is a lot of walking up and down. So we came from the wall. We're gonna go down these steps. Hey, there's the cannon when we came in. So we're gonna stroll around the grounds until we feel at home. Cuckoo, ka-choo. So there's where we were with the flags. Came down here. We were gonna go up there, but it's blocked. It does have important information about the place that you might want to read when you get here. That was the way up to the top. To look at where the flags are. So, another lookout area. Not as high as that one. That's the roof of the hotel there, or whatever it is. But we can go up here, it looks like. Ooh, look where I am. Ooh. You got this. I guess this is how we guarded it. So the coffee shop or whatever they called it is up in those trees. Because of, well, people taking pictures. Look at down there though. I wonder if we get to go down there. So that's pretty far down. We can't see it. I hear the horns of the city. So we're going down rock steps now. Rock steps. So we found this sign. So we were just on the wall out there and then we went down there. And we're gonna go up this way. So there it is. The little snack bars right there and the water closets. And this is the exit. But what's this? This is the museum. A compass. I have a set of those at home. Reproduction de Baraja. 40 cartas. Stamps. Weapons. Mops.
Das war bestimmt ein Offizier.
Muskets. Balls. This cat. Guns are getting better here. 1893, 1871. Remington. So that was the Centro de Interpretación, or Interpretation Center, and or museum. Snack bars down that way with the water closet. Salida aquí, or allá. But there's a cannon here. Cannon. Oh, look at this tree. It has fuzzy balls. So we've come down all the way from up above. Of course, you can't see any more than those stairs. Castle Gibraltar. This is where we're headed next. Our ticket paid for both. Since we're seniors, it was only 250 euros each. Some people trying to earn some money by playing the drums and singing. Horse-drawn carriages out there. We're getting down to the main part of the city. So we're down in a little plaza here, and I think where we're going is right up here. I hope so. So, like Janet said, more steps. Now we gotta hike all the way back up. So since we bought our ticket upstairs, we didn't have to wait in another line. You know, up at the castle. This place is a little prettier, but I'm sure it's a lot newer. Although still huge. So this looks a little Moorish, no? Right there. Oh, it's a tunnel. Oh, lots of trees. Cactus. Let's go up these steps. It says, be careful. Just like Janet. She said be careful also. Nobody's home. That's the way we came in. See a big cathedral off in the distance. And another tower. Here's some music playing from down below. They don't want you going up there. Sign said don't go in, and there's chain across it. And then down. Oh, those are big steps. Yeah, they're up on. So you can go do that. You can do that all around. So there's some amount of walking up here. You can go up on all these ledges on the wall if you want. Just be careful because there's no railing on either side. And the wall's not very high. So, two different ways to go. Huh. I guess we'll go around, come back, right? There's a bird killing another bird. City Hall again. Ships again. We'll walk on this way. Our goal is to get up to that top there.
No, it's not. I already were there.
Oh, that's right. Our goal is just to go right up here, cut across, come around. So that's the way we came. Let's come up there. The ship. There's been several pathways up. This must be the bar. we're going up one of the paths, and no matter which one you came up, you end up here. If I didn't know better, I'd say there's a fence across here. I guess we're going up. Same people. Oh, and this is it. So they don't want you going through there. So if I'm not mistaken, that's the whole thing. We're back to the Arco del Cristo, which is where we came up into here. Originally we went that way. That's where the snack bar is and the toilets. Now we're going to go this way because it doesn't connect. Or it did connect, but they don't want you to go that way. Hey, they're using the irrigation channel. Look at these. You smell pee?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, a bathtub. I wonder if that's where the water's coming from. Don't drink of this. There's a no bueno. Little bird feeders water. Bird bath. Down there. Here's, oh, what's all open here? This is not though. Look at these pillars. Wow, fancy. Fancy that. Oh, all along there. So we come through these archways. And there's a lot of them. You can walk along the wall there. I don't think you can get out there though. Go out there, it's a viewpoint. I got that closed off. Here's the little museum, such as it is. This place goes on and on.
Yeah, you thought we were almost done.
I did. Oh, here's a bigger one. Well, if that was lit up, you'd see a bunch of pottery there. I guess you can. Sort of like this, except more in a pile. So we're out here to a little patio. Came in this archway here. Look at the ceiling here. All right. None of the others have been anything like this. Janet says, look at this. So we will. Ah. This is your wood-fired pizza oven. Or kiln. I want you to see the detail on these archways. And of course, another fancy ceiling there. Now we'll go in this room. More artifacts. More pictures. And a vending machine. So if you're thirsty, and you want a bottle of water, I guess. So we're back to this area of these marble pillars. She's going up to the wall. Let's go up that way. I think. So we were down there. Now we're up here. And there's another wall to walk along. I don't think we're going to do quite as much here because it's getting close to time to head back to the ship. Plus, this is a dead end. Alright, we're back at these arches again. Let's go off this way for a little bit into the sun. See how far along the wall you can go this way. There's the patio, rose garden, whatever. Well, I see people up there. So one more little place. It's sunny here. In the city. Again. We'll let you on that one. This wall's higher anyway. Over to this church here. Okay. We came out of there. Going down here, and I'm not gonna lie to you, we're a little bit lost. I mean, there was an exit sign way back up there, but I haven't seen one since. Hey, wait, we were here. I took a picture of these flowers. So here they're going through some ruins, probably Roman. You can walk around this way. Oh, look, there's an amphitheater. I love those amphitheaters. Of course, we were just in there. Come out of the Alcazar or whatever. Here's a performer, street performer. Here's a Segway. We're gonna head over to the church and then back to the museum. And I believe we just want to go up this way. So here's the church. That's pretty big. Look at all the pigeons and the swamp. That's a very tall tower. So we're in front of this place. People are going in. This is Malaga Cathedral. So now we're in like the courtyard of the church. But I don't think you can get anywhere else from here. Ring them bells, St. Peter. Ow. So that's the clock tower, bell tower. And they got a light for their clock, which has the right time, by the way. Well, we were in this castle. We went down here to the church, got a beer in a mini mart. Now we're out here. Look at those trees, though. They're all, yeah, I think that's funny. Anyway, lots of scooters. You want scooters? This town got more scooters than I saw in Madrid. And that's a lot of scooters. Look at that. And everywhere we go, they're all like piled sometimes. Of course, we saw them thrown off the castle walls down into the abyss below. But we're gonna head back to the ship now. So, by way of this garden, or should I say via Jardin. And it's a really, if you look, I mean, that goes way up there. It's a really picturesque area. Very lovely. They did a nice job here. This is a port I wouldn't mind coming back to. I like it. And we only saw half of what's here, not even half. Right? Okay, see, then there's a street, and then there's more garden or park. But see, it goes way up there. Hey, Tambourine Man. And we've seen this somewhere else, where they had these little family names. Oh, here's a fountain in the park. So here's a look. We're near the street now. The harbor's right there. The ship is right there. I see Emerald Princess. But see, it goes on and on and on and on. I mean, if you like parks, you can spend all day here on your day in port. And now we're sort of to the waterfront. And it's cool looking. A little sparse though. Spare. Unless you like palm trees. And then the big marble walkway. And there's the Emerald Princess right there. And got your street performers. So I guess they sell tours on here or something. Look at all the seabirds in the water. So here's another street performer. Can you see that? And that's sort of a playground there. Here's a place where you could feed the fish. And there are a lot of them. And they're fairly large. Of course, there's the port, and here comes the catamaran in backwards. So we're going to walk down here as far as we can, and then obviously go up and back to the ship. Remember, we were up there. We came down to this one, castle, walked over to the cathedral here, walked through the park there, all those trees, came around, and we're here. And we saw this morning, the Christian Radich, and I'm not really sure what their purpose is, whether it's a tour boat or just somebody's boat. They're doing something, taking on water or getting rid of shite. They have the gangway pulled up just enough where you can't get on it, but they still have the doormat out. He's getting on it though, he doesn't care. So he's got the shirt. Join us for a sailing adventure in the Windjammer program. So when we were in the castle, I thought it maybe was a half hour back to the ship. And I'm thinking maybe you should allow more time than that, because it's been almost a half an hour now. Of course the ship is just right there, but it's not a half an hour, maybe. So from Malaga, Spain.
Port Monkeys out.
Bye. bathroom in the castle, and those are the smallest urinals I've ever seen. Look, that's my hand, right? So that's little.